So I'm just going to be real honest and tell you that I've always thought that these recorded pageant farewells were a little goofy until I wrote out my thoughts and I realized that there was like a 0% chance I could share my final words without sobbing through it. So like, I bet my husband is totally nodding in agreement right now. The standing joke with us is that I cry at just about everything and anything on TV. It's comical, but no one needs to see me ugly cry right now. So tonight you'll get this recording while I awkwardly stroll the stage. Thanks for sticking with me. We have a lot of determined and hardworking women backstage that are patiently waiting to find out whose life will change when the names in the envelope are read. I remember that feeling last August as I stood on this very stage. The Mrs. Georgia pageant represented years of investment in myself and my personal goals. It wasn't a whim, and it wasn't something I just wished for. Getting to the Mrs. America stage took dedication, practice, and most important, a belief in my own worth. The women you've seen here tonight, well, they're on that same journey, and I applaud them for having the courage and the vulnerability to know they are worth investing in themselves. And I thank you for showing up to support them and show your love and encouragement. You guys have been a great audience. You see, pageantry is a personal development vehicle and a goal that can be a life-changing catalyst for many women. I'm so honored to have seen women grow and flourish because of the sport, and I count myself among its beneficiaries. My most precious takeaway from finishing top 15 at Mrs. America is knowing that my biggest fear of feeling panic and anxiety on that stage never materialized. Those two words have been my Achilles heel for as long as I can remember. As a child suffering from panic attacks to an adult struggling with anxiety, pageantry served as sort of exposure therapy for me. So to have complete calm and courage on that iconic Las Vegas stage, live streamed and in front of an audience of hundreds, well, it was one of the best feelings I've experienced. While others trembled, I smiled authentically and enjoyed the spotlight, knowing that it took years of hard work and belief in myself to conquer those mental hurdles. I mentioned earlier my advocacy for immigrant women and children making a new life here in Georgia. My work with the International Rescue Committee as Mrs. Georgia America was an experience that left a major impact on my family. My husband and children supported my work to raise significant funds for the IRC and put in the work side by side with me as we collected everything needed for an entire family of 6 to start a new life outside of war-torn Afghanistan. I have such deep gratitude to everyone that participated in this project. I'm so proud to have had the opportunity to utilize the platform of Mrs. Georgia America in service to others. When I was preparing for the pageant last year, as I was piecing together a competition wardrobe and organizing it on my dress rack, I realized that each component of my preparation was imprinted with someone who had positively affected my path to the crown. And my heart was so full of love and gratitude. And that's what this entire experience has been. Hard work, yes. Hours in service, yes. Lashes and spray tans, a few. But it's the moments of gratitude for the people who have impacted my path that feel absolutely the most meaningful. To my pageant friends who have become my sisters, Anna Casador-Sicoccio and Claire Murdo, and our entire pageant crew, your friendship represents the best gift that pageantry has to offer. Thank you for your unconditional love and support. To Mark and Stacy, you quickly have become family, and I have loved sharing this journey with you. To Carl and Faith, it has been such an honor to be your Mrs. Georgia America, and I thank you and your dedication and leadership that made this possible. Thank you so much to the judges who entrusted me with the crown. Thank you, Fred and Wendy Galley and Mayumi Cole. You're all here tonight. Thank you so much. To my parents, Mom and Tim, thank you for your tireless love and support. And I love that even in your 70s, you're never too old to be pageant parents once again. To my cheering squad that made the trip to Las Vegas for Mrs. America, my parents and my husband, Elisa, Kaylee, Naomi, Katie, Bert, Laura, Lucy, and Mike, having us all together might have been the very best part of this whole experience. Because the people I love are scattered around the country, having you all together was practically a miracle in itself. To my kiddos, Ava, Ian, Isabel, and JJ, you've been so patient and understanding. Thank you for supporting Mommy's dreams and sitting through this pageant tonight, because I know that you'd rather be home. And finally, to the man who makes me a Mrs., my husband, Lieutenant Colonel Juan Castro. Well, he retires next month after 28 years of service as a pilot in the United States Air Force. To say I am enormously proud of him would be a remarkable understatement. It's service members like him who stepped up to serve, flying combat in a post 9/11 world, that made the hard sacrifices that only a volunteer with a heart of courage can do. He's a tremendously adept pilot, a dedicated servant leader, and a man of absolute true integrity. No pageant title will ever compare to the honor it is to be Mrs. Juan Castro. See, I'm crying anyway. Sorry, guys. Poppy, thank you for giving me the love and foundation to be the woman I am today. There is no Mrs. Georgia without a supportive and understanding husband. Sorry, guys. And I know every day how fortunate I am to have such a loving husband and a wonderful marriage. Thank you to the Mrs. America organization for giving me an outlet to celebrate that blessing. Finally, to this amazing class of Mrs. Georgia 2022. And to anyone that dares to dream of making it to the Mrs. America stage or any other major life goal, I'm here to tell you that you are 100% worthy of your aspirations. When we aim high, it's the journey that can show us just exactly what our potential can be and what kind of impact we can make on families and communities. Only one woman can become Mrs. Georgia America 2022, but all of us can take the process and turn it into a journey of self-discovery that leads to a core of strong women making a strong world. For the last time, I am your Mrs. Georgia America 2021, Darcy Castro.